Hey YouTube, Journalist 52 here with St. Louis International Airport Update. Number one, this airport is one that I'm hopefully going to St. Louis University for summer camp this year to fly and get some flight training done. So, and I just was looking at flights and then decided that St. Louis might be a fun airport to throw in there just as a special one to do. Do a couple special ones before I get back into the regular rotation. So this is the first, could be the last, might come back to it sometimes because it's so easy to replicate from RDU to do St. Louis. So just going to kind of give you a little overview real quick. St. Louis is almost an exact replica or exact like size and similar layout to RDU. So this is kind of like how I drew out the St. Louis airport. As you can see, RDU is basically like a straighter version, like a non-curvy and angular. Without that little terminal that I added in right there. It's not perfect, but this is kind of what it looks like. And then here's our E-concourse in Southwest. Not perfectly to scale over there, but actually the gates are almost the exact same amount of gates on the main A and C terminals, Terminal 1, as it is at RDU. Actually, move this building. So it works out super well, so kind of like, well, might as well do that real quick. So here is St. Louis International Airport Update number 1. So we're going to start off on our A concourse over here with the Delta side. First up at the very end, I have a Delta connection operated by Republic UN-70, boarding up for LaGuardia, empty common use gate. Delta A319, final call to Salt Lake City. 2 empty common use gates. Then a United operated by GoJet CRJ700 boarding for Denver. I didn't really put too much effort into these gates. Sorry, they're not perfect. Like sitting on the ground there or whatever. Empty United gate. SkyWest United Express 0-200 bags on for Chicago O'Hare. Taxing out back there of the United Express Commuter Area 145 headed to Washington Dulles. Empty common use right here. United A320 passengers off from Newark. It's kind of an overview where we are. I just went down this line right here. And then to the back here, have United 737-800 catering for San Francisco. Pulling into gate D13 is a Delta connection ExpressJet CRJ700 pulling in from Cincinnati. Delta 737-900 catering and boarding for Atlanta, Georgia. Delta 717-200 headed to Minneapolis at the Delta gate, and then Endeavor Delta connection 0-900 boarding and bags on for Detroit. So we're on this side right here, kind of replicated on the left side right on the map. And move over to our C concourse right over here. This has American Airlines, Frontier, and Alaska. So at the very end there, we have an empty common use gate, followed by a pushing back American MD-80 headed to Chicago O'Hare. Then our Reno Air Heritage American 737-800 catering for a flight to Los Angeles. American A319 final call to Charlotte. Actually, it's catering to Charlotte, sorry. Empty American gate. ExpressJet American Eagle CRJ200 to Philadelphia. American A319. This one has a final call to Miami. American 737-800 taxiing from Dallas Fort Worth. And down here on the end, just pulling in gate C23, is a completely forgot to write this one down. It looks like this is a sure it's a JFK flight. We're gonna call it. Oh no, that's a Washington Reagan. So this is pulling from Washington Reagan. Pretty sure. If I'm wrong, sorry. Or if that's not the correct aircraft, but I'm pretty sure it is. After that, we got a Frontier 321. It's getting bags on and bags off and passengers off from Las Vegas, Nevada. Empty common use gate, and then this Frontier gate right here. We had an A321 just pushed back for a flight down to Cancun, Max the Lynx. Came in from Denver. Empty common use right here. And then an Alaska 737-900ER servicing for a flight to Seattle, Tacoma. 5 empty common use gates. It's like Air Choice 1 and Cape Air. In real life, I don't have any of those planes, so they're not going in. E-concourse right down here. I know it's not a perfect building. I actually didn't realize I needed this big white tall building. I thought I needed it over there, so I could have put that where this book is. I got buildings and an Apple Watch case or a box or whatever. But anyways, this is kind of our e-concourse. The e-concourse is kind of depicted up here. It's kind of reversed, so we're kind of looking at it like this. So I have a pretty nice map I made there. On the end of the e-concourse, now it says D on the grounds. If I accidentally say D, it's E. Southwest 737 300 servicing to Tulsa. Southwest 737 800 bags and boarding to Baltimore, Washington. It's pushed back out of it pushed back as a Southwest 737 700 to Des Moines, Iowa. Southwest 737 700 boarding group B for Newark, New Mexico 1. Southwest 737 700 catering to Oakland. Southwest 737 700 pulling in from Omaha. Southwest 737 700 boarding for Panama City, Florida. This is a real flight, actually. It's seasonal. And then a Southwest 737-800 bags and passengers off from Los Angeles. Empty Southwest gate. And then taxiing in, we have a Southwest 737-700 Triple Crown 1. Taxiing in from Washington, Reagan. There's a lot of Southwest flights here. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of small cities, which is awesome. Like, I had a really tough time picking what flights I wanted to do. Frontier 321 Virginia the Wolf is got a passengers at customs and is about to get towed. You can see the super towed just under the gate there. About to get towed back to the main sea concourse for a flight to Denver. And then last but not least is our Southwest 737-700 Maryland 1 passengers off from Wichita. So that's the end of St. Louis. I think it's pretty accurate. It's a pretty cool airport, actually. It's like medium size, which I really like, kind of like the Raleigh-Durham size. So never been there, but hopefully I can check it out this summer. Get even more realistic if I continue to do this airport. Next up, we're probably going to have another special one. Kind of in the mood to do unique stuff right now. Throw some aircraft in there that aren't usually in there too much. Might just do a completely fictional airport and throw whatever planes I want to. With this map, probably. Yeah, I like this map. Let me know what you think about that. And yeah, we're going to cut it off right here. Let me know what you think of St. Louis. If you want me to do it again, let me know down below. Or if there's another airport you'd like me to try to replicate. I'm really open to doing anything U.S. Any U.S. airport pretty much. I'm kind of trying to avoid like Atlanta, JFK, LAX. Might do New York LaGuardia. That's kind of a cool idea. Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, Intercontinental, San Francisco. Like the ones that are really big with a lot of international carriers and a lot of big hub airlines, because I don't have a lot of like domestic wide bodies. Like I only have Delta A330 and I don't have a ton of big Deltas and not a ton of big Americans, so it just wouldn't be super realistic unless you just want to see a domestic hub. So let me know what you want to see down below. If you do that, I'll mention you in the video if I make it. And I'm going to try to make some new stuff that I don't usually do because I get a little bored of my regular rotation, to be honest. But yeah, so sorry I've been talking for a minute, but thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.